getting straight into the work. Let's start in a forearm plank. Put your forearms down. You can either clasp hands with yourself or you can create an 11 shape with your palms face down, fingers spread wide. I'm going to clasp my hands. Tuck your tailbone under, press the mat away through your elbows so you're puffing up the space between your shoulder blades. And we'll hold here just for 5. Hold for 4. Body in one straight line. 2. 1. Knees down. Spread your hands apart if they're clasped. Cow pose. Lower your belly. Breathe in. Lift your chin. Pull your chest forward. As you exhale, chin to chest. Press the mat away. Suck your belly button up to your spine. Cow. Inhale. Cat. Exhale. Keep going. 2 more times. Cow. Inhale. Cat. Exhale. Last time, flow it. Cow. Inhale. Cat. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Clasp or push down. Step back into your forearm plank. This time, dip your hips to the right. Center. Left. Center. Keep going for 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold center. Right knee, right elbow, and back. Left knee, left elbow. Step it back. Right to right. Step it back. Last time, left to left. Step it back. Knees down. Cat and cow. Inhale, cow. Lift your chin. Exhale, cat. Round your spine. Once more, cow. Cat. Come back to your forearm plank once more. Maybe you clasp or push your hands down. This time, spin your right hand down. Make it parallel to the top edge of your mat. Roll to the right so you're on the knife edge of your right foot. Left foot can be stacked on top or in front. Good, so forearm side plank. Hold here, or maybe you lift your left leg, bend your knee up towards your armpit. Kick your leg up, lower it down. Left foot straight in front of you and in line with your right. Good, left knee, left armpit once again. Take your left foot behind your right. Open your chest, your hips to the sky for a forearm wild thing. Take a big breath in. Feel a nice space and opening across your chest, your hips. And come back through center, straight to the other side. Left forearm down, spin to the left knife edge of your foot. Right foot can stack on top or in front of the left. Hold here. Maybe you lift your right leg, bend your right knee into your armpit, and straighten the leg out. Take the leg out in front of you and back, just playing around here. Knee into armpit, hold, hips lift. Stamp right foot down on the mat, open hips and chest to the ceiling, reach your right arm up and over. Take a big breath in, forearm wild thing. And come back to center, child's pose. Knees down, hips width distance, maybe a little wider. Extend your arms, press your forehead down. 3 deep breaths here. Really starting with a lot of energy in this practice. Turn your palms to touch, bend at your elbows, come into a reverse prayer. Bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Maybe you sway your hips side to side, just getting a little movement into your hips. Release your hands out long. Tabletop. Supported side plank. Spin your right heel behind you. Your right hand steps down. Left leg extends long. Reach your arm overhead. Good. Lift your left leg up off the mat. Reach your left toes back and your left arm forward. Imagine a long straight line between your arm and your leg. Now bring your left leg forward. Tap your toe or reach that direction and up. Bend your left knee. Reach back. Can you tap the sole of your foot? Extend. Breathe in. Tap your toe. Exhale. Extend. Do what you can. You can always just hold. Extend. So you tap your foot. Tap your foot behind you, extend. Tap your foot in front of you, extend. Good, last time, tap your foot behind you, extend, breathe in. And come back down through center, left hand down, left foot behind you. Right leg extends, stamp your right foot down. Reach your right arm straight overhead, float your right leg up. Imagine one long line of energy from your right fingertips out through your right toes. Breathe in for length. Right hand to right foot, tap in front of you. Inhale, get long. Bend your knee, reach back, tap the sole of your foot behind you. Maybe you look to tap it. Inhale, get long. Tap in front, exhale. Get long, inhale. Tap behind, exhale. Get long, inhale. Back to tabletop. Cat and cow in tabletop. Inhale, cow. Chest forward, chin up. Exhale, cat. Belly button up and in. Once more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Step it up to a high plank. Right hand down. Spin your heels to the right. Full side plank. Breathe in. Lift your left toes. Can you tap in front of you? Breathe in. Just front for 2 more. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap your toes, straight legs. Inhale, extend. Left hand down, other side. Right arm up. Breathe in. Lift your right leg. Tap. Extend. Tap, exhale. Extend, inhale. Tap, exhale. Extend, inhale. Release. Lower your knees, child's pose. Tap your forehead down on your mat. Feel length in your upper body. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath. Inhale. Empty out. Exhale. As you inhale, lift your head up. We're going to scoop your belly low through cow pose to come into cobra. So as you inhale, your belly stays low. Shift forward. Hips will touch down. Chest lifts up. Cobra pose. Breathe in. Lift up a little higher. Back to child's pose. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, chest pulls forward and through. Cobra, maybe your arms straighten a little more for a deeper back bend. Big breath in. Child's pose as you exhale. This time, inhale, pull through to up dog. So you're gonna pull your chest forward and through. Extend your arms fully, hover your hips and thighs. If this back bend's too much early in class, you can always lower your hips for a cobra. If you're in up dog, think roll shoulders up and back. Breathe in. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, lower halfway and hold. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Open your chest. Downward facing dog. 1 more like that. Your vinyasa, plank as you inhale. Lower halfway, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take your dog for a walk. Bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. 1 more time. Left knee bends, right heel down. Right knee bends, left heel down. Lift both heels high. Send your tailbone straight up to the sky. Extend through your arms. Softly bend your knees. Pull your chest back towards your thighs and then slowly lower your heels. They don't have to touch all the way and your knees can stay bent. But we're going for this nice long spine in your down dog. If down dog ever becomes too much, just find your way back to a child's pose. As you inhale, float your right leg up off the mat. Hips can stay level or stack right hip on top of left. Good. Point to the sky. Maybe you bend your knee. Create some circles with your knee in one direction. Let that circle gradually get bigger. So imagine you're drawing this big circle with your knee. Maybe your right knee comes down to meet your left, swings all the way out to the side and up to the biggest circle you possibly can draw. Come back to an extended 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Exhale. Crunch it in. Make contact even. 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Step your right foot between your hands. Runner's lunge. Exhale out. Lower your left knee. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms high. Send your hips forward. Hold here or press your palms together. Bend at the elbows for a reverse prayer. Send your gaze up. Scissor your inner thighs together. Engage your low belly, maybe a little back bend. Feeling that big opening across your chest, up through your triceps. Take another breath in. Breath out to push your hips forward. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Exhale, half splits, hands down to the mat. Flex your toes up towards the sky. Bring your forehead down towards your knee. You can keep a soft bend in your right knee. Inhale to find length in your spine. Press up through your hands. Exhale, bow a little deeper. Anjaneyasana, reach your arms high. Maybe you go straight into a reverse prayer. Inhale, extend. Exhale, half splits. Option for airplane arms. Pulling your arms back behind you as you let your chest lower down. Exhale out. Anjane, breathe in. Maybe prayer hands. Inhale up. Exhale back. Just one more time. Breathe in. Anjane, your variation with your arms. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, hips go back. Half splits. Exhale out, hips go back. Return to your Anjaneyasana, reach your arms high, tuck your toes under. Find an inhale, lift up through your waist. Open twist as you exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. As you inhale, think get tall through your upper body. Exhale, pull your right shoulder back, look over your right arm. One more breath in. On the breath out, left hand to the sky, right arm reaches back. Maybe you can shorten your stance, reach down for your heel. You don't have to touch it, but we're going for a lift in the chest and a slight twist, feeling some space in the left side body. Take another full breath in. Breathe out to lean back. Easy twist, left hand down, right arm up. Breathe in. Your left toes are tucked. Option to lift your left knee up off the mat. Good, big breath in here. Spin to the pinky toe side, the knife edge of both feet. And then come to your horizon pose. Right arm comes down parallel to the floor. Lift up out of your left shoulder and pull your right shoulder up and back to open through your chest. Sink your hips lower to get more stretch out of that right IT band side of your leg. As you inhale, reach your right arm up and over towards the top of your mat and lift your hips up. Exhale, sink back to your horizon. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, come back to easy twist. Exhale to wide-legged forward fold. Crawl your hands to the center of your mat, toes in, heels out. Draw your crown of your head down toward the mat and crawl your hands back. Maybe bring your hands all the way between your legs. Toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out. If your legs are feeling tight, you can have a soft bend in your knees. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Crawl to the top of your mat, lizard lunge. Right toes point forward. Heel toe your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Drop your left knee down and come down to your elbows for a nice deep hip opener. So coming back to that forearm position, bow your head and just breathe here. Full inhale, steady exhale. On your breath in, come back to your hands. Tuck your left toes. Come back to a three-legged dog. Right leg kicks high. Good. Okay, so option to lower your right leg down, kick your left leg up, or for more of a high energy move, drive your right leg up, bend your left knee, kick your right leg up, and switch kick in the air. So right leg up, left knee bends, kick and switch. Now you're in a three-legged dog on the left. Let's do that again. Bend your right knee, left leg drives up, kick your left leg high, and switch in the air. So not going for a full-on handstand, but just a little height. Right leg up, bend your left knee, right leg kicks up, switch your legs in the air. Breathe in, three-legged on the left, Open your hip, catch your breath here. Maybe you bend the knee. Good, finding some openness on your left hip. Good, maybe you draw a little circle with your knee. You can start to make that circle bigger to work a little deeper into your hip joint, getting a bigger movement. Maybe that circle starts to get really big. Maybe the circle's so big that your left knee comes down to meet your right, swings out and around. If you'd like to take it in the opposite direction, you're welcome to do that. Just working your hip joint. Re-extend, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Re-extend, inhale. Step it through as you exhale. Anjane, right knee down. Untuck your toes as you reach your arms high. Squeezing your inner thighs together and then send your hips forward. Lift from your chest, breathe in. Maybe you find reverse prayer, palms press, bend at the elbows, thumbs to the nape of your neck, open your chest, look up. Send your hips forward. Maybe your heart lifts higher and then lean back for a back bend. Breathe in, Anjane. Half splits as you exhale, hands come down to frame your foot. Left toes kick up toward the ceiling, bow your forehead to your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Low lunge, Anjane, reach your arms high. Option to come into that reverse prayer. Extend, breathe in. Half splits, option for airplane, arm swinging your arm back, forehead to knee. Anjane, breathe in. Flow this out here. Half splits, exhale. Final time. Breathe in, Anjane. Extend, inhale. Half splits, exhale. Hold. Anjaneyasana, reach your arms high. Tuck your right toes under. Adjust your stance if you need to. Open twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Take a look over your left thumb. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, press your arms apart and twist a little deeper. Reverse it as you inhale. Right palm to the sky. Reach your left hand for your heel. It doesn't have to touch. Finding a big opening across your chest and a twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Come up, land in an easy twist. Right arm down, left arm up. Left arm goes straight up to the ceiling. Feel a nice opening across your chest. Breathe in here. And then lift your right knee up off the mat. Inhale to lift and twist. As you exhale, lean to the pinky toe side of both feet, so spin your back heel down. Horizon pose, left arm down, parallel to the floor. Your gaze will follow your left hand. As you inhale, left arm will reach up and over, hips will lift. Horizon, exhale, sink. Lift as you inhale, sink as you exhale. Last time, lift as you inhale, sink low as you exhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, up and over. Hands under shoulders. Exhale to bow forward. Maybe your forehead touches down. Hands can come right underneath your shoulders and between your legs. Maybe you reach for your opposite ankles. Full breath in. Full breath out. Hands under your shoulders. Breathe in, find length. Crawl to a lizard lunge all the way at the top of your mat. Heel toe your left foot to the left edge of your mat. Lower your right knee down and bow forward. Maybe you stay up on your hands. Maybe you come down to your forearms. Giving your hips a nice opening here. And give your body some deep and cleansing breaths. Really just let gravity work your body into the shape a little deeper, whatever that means for you today. Full inhale, full exhale. Press back up to your hands. Tuck your right toes under, and then kick your left leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Good, so you can hold, or you can switch kick. Left leg up, right knee bends. Kick your left leg up as your right foot meets your left in midair and switch. Whoops. Just play with it. Right leg up, left knee bends, switch. Once more, inhale, exhale, bend into your right knee, and kick and switch. Lower your right leg down. Look forward, separate your feet as wide as your mat, breathe in. Step, hop, or float, feet to the outside edges of your mat, heels in, toes out slightly. Yogi, squat, malasana, hands to heart center. Sink your hips low. If this is a lot on your hips and you're feeling a little tight, your hands can come down to the mat and your hips can lift a bit. If not, think about dropping your tailbone down to your mat and lifting the crown of your head up. At the same time, your elbows can press your knees out a little wider. Let your heart rate start to settle in. Maybe even close your eyes. And if you're playing with crow pose or with a headstand, this is a great opportunity to play. Listen to your body. If your body needs stillness, you can hold. If your body wants to get a little upside down or to balance, hands can come just like you would sit them down for a plank pose, hips high, knees right up below your armpits to your triceps. Look out ahead of you, lean forward. Maybe you lift one big toe. Hold. Bend your elbows like chaturanga. Maybe the other big toe lifts. Good. Think cat spine, big toes touch. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower down. And take a vinyasa back to your downward facing dog. If you're in crow pose, you can challenge yourself to maybe shoot both legs back into your chaturanga, or you can just go straight to a downward facing dog. Listen to your body again. This is not about pushing yourself to the limit every single time, but it does feel good to try something new. All right, let's do this. Three-legged dog on the right. Kick it high. Breathe in. Bend your right knee. Open up. Maybe you start to flip your dog. We're going to flip into a wild thing. So tuck your right toes. Come onto the ball of your foot. Extend your left leg like it's in a side plank. So left leg straight. Come to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Right arm up. Good. So it's like a side plank. Open up. Wild thing. Open your chest. Lift. Just like we did at the start, lift your right foot. Maybe you find a floating wild thing. Breathe in. Lift your right knee to your armpit. And then bring your right knee all the way down and your right hand down. Supported side plank. Left leg long, left arm open over. Good, so kind of a funky move here. Big core work. Left arm will reach up and find the mat. Come back into your wild thing. So tuck your left toes, spin to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Right arm will reach up. Wild thing or maybe floating wild thing. Do what you can. Let's try that again. Breathe in. Lift your right knee to your armpit. Right hand down, right knee down, turning to the other side. Left arm up and over, supported side plank. Come back to your three-legged dog. Left arm down. Right leg up. Breathe in. Right knee to your nose, exhale. Cross your right leg over your left, like you're sitting in a chair cross-legged. As you inhale, shift forward to a cross-legged plank. Right hand down, spin to the left side of your foot. Left arm reaches up and overhead. See if you can pull your right knee up to the sky for a twist. Breathe in. Breathe out, left hand down, knee to nose, exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale, and step it through. Anjaneyasana, reach your arms high, option for reverse prayer. Inhale up, half splits as you exhale. Been here before. Anjaneyasana, reach up. Listen for the change, either airplane lunge or warrior three with airplane arms. For airplane lunge, lift your back knee up and swing your arms back. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Airplane lunge, breathe out. Left knee lifts, palms face down, extend your arms behind you. Anjane. Either airplane lunge again or warrior three with airplane arms take off. Left leg lifts, hips stay plugged down. Anjane, breathe in. 2 more times. Airplane, warrior three or airplane lunge. Anjane, breathe in. Last time. Airplane lunge or warrior three with airplane arms. We're all going to meet in the warrior three shape. If you're in airplane lunge, stand up to mountain pose and kick it back. Left arm forward, reverse your crescent, left toes tuck, lift your left arm up, reach back. Exalted crescent, just like you did on your knees earlier. Breathe in, find length. Fully twisted crescent lunge as you exhale. Hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Press your palms to touch. Breathe in here. Look down at your left big toe. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Hold a fully twisted chair pose or step your left foot back. Left foot forward. This time, lift your left toes and hold your left leg up as you extend it back behind you, then land. Whew. And step it forward. Mountain pose. Everyone rise up, breathe in. Cactus your arms, pull your elbows back, chest forward, hips forward. Mountain pose, breathe in. Lower down by bending your knees, nice and slow. So coming through a chair pose. As you lower down, lift your heels up, toe stand. See if you can do this without touching down. If you need to, you can touch your fingers down. If not, hips over heels. You can sit them down at first. Draw your knees down, spine long, like your back is flat against a wall. Hold here, or see if you can lift your hips over your heels. Hover, just for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower your knees down. Come to standing on your knees. Final push on this side. We're going to do a half camel. Tuck your toes under. Right hand to your hip, left arm up and over. Lift your left arm up. Lean back as you send your hips forward, look up. Hold here. Or maybe you reach your right arm down, fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside, left arm lifts, lean back. Good. So maybe you have your foot in your hand. Maybe you're just lifting up and leaning back. Wherever you are, it's perfect. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower down. Come to rabbit pose. Hips over heels. Untuck your toes if they're tucked. Reach around. Grab for your heels, fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. Forehead down, hips lift. Full breath in. Maybe you draw your forehead closer to your knees. Full breath out. One more inhale. Lower exhale. Reach your hands out long in front of you and come down to your belly. Extend your legs long. Press your forehead down on the mat. We're going to do a half floor bow. So once again, your left arm is going to come long in front of you. Your right heel is going to kick in, reach around, grab for the shoelace side of your foot, fingers on the inside. Forehead taps down, exhale out. As you inhale, left arm lifts and kick your right leg up. Good. Your left leg can lift like a locust pose. Breathe in, lift. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower down. Good. Extend your left arm out to the left, right hand onto your right shoulder. Press into your right hand and bring your right foot back behind your left leg. Broken wing. Good. So get a nice opening on your left shoulder. This should feel good. Relieving any shoulder pressure from those side planks. If you feel like you need a little stretch on your right quad, you can take your right hand back behind you and draw your heel into your seat, kind of like that half floor bow, but on your side. Release back to your belly. Press yourself up and back to downward facing dog. We're just going to do that on the left side. Full breath in. Full breath out. Once more, inhale through your nose. Open mouth, H-A, ha, as you exhale. Lift your left leg up off your mat, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Bend your left knee. You're gonna come into that wild thing. Watch your left toes lower down to the mat. Left arm will lift, straighten your right leg. So you're on the pinky toe side of your right foot. Open your chest, open your hips. Left arm reaches up and over to the front of the mat. Maybe you can challenge yourself by lifting your left toes up for a floating wild thing. Good, wherever you are, breathe. We're gonna come back through center. Left hand hits the mat, left knee hits the mat. Supported side plank, right arm up and over. Breathe in. Come back through three-legged dog to your wild thing. Left arm, left leg, up and over. Breathe in. Supported side plank, left hand down, left knee down. Extend and reach. Breathe in. Back to your wild thing. Right hand down, left leg up, open. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Extend. Knee to nose. Exhale. Left knee over right. Bend your knees. Sit your hips back. Straighten up. Shoulders over wrists. Spin your right heel down. Right arm will lift so you're in a side plank with crossed legs. Drive your left knee up to the ceiling as you reach your right arm up and over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right hand down. Knee to nose. Three-legged inhale. Whew, step it through. Exhale. Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms high. Inhale. Maybe you find that reverse prayer shape. Inhale, reach. Listen for the change. Airplane lunge. Swing your arms back. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee up off the mat. Anjane, reach up. Inhale. Airplane lunge or warrior three. Airplane arms. Exhale. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, option for warrior three. Last time. Anjane. Airplane, option for warrior three. Hold, hold, hold. If you're in airplane, come to a warrior three, stand up through mountain pose and kick your right leg back. Reach your right arm forward, come into exalted crescent, tuck your right toes. Inhale your right arm up, left arm back. Maybe you reach for your back of your leg. Inhale to find length. Exhale, twist and reach. Big breath in. Good, fully twisted crescent, right elbow on the outside of your left knee, hands to prayer. Breathe in, find length in your spine. Breathe out, twist a little deeper. Look down to your left big toe, step your right foot forward, hold here. Or step your right foot back, exhale, step it forward. Maybe you kiss your knees together and lift your right heel towards your seat. Kick your right leg back, so it's like a revolved half moon. Land, high crescent, step it forward. Mountain pose, breathe in, let that feel good. Cactus back bend, exhale. Final stretch, mountain, breathe in. Hands to parallel, chair pose, send your hips down. Lower nice and slowly. Hips over heels, toe stand. Take it to your variation, whatever works for you here. Maybe you start to lift your hips over your heels, knees draw down, chest lifts like a flat back. And lower your knees, come to standing on your knees. Good. Final back bends here. Hands to your hips, right arm will reach up this time for your half camel. Inhale, right arm reaches up, hips press forward, lean back to your place. Maybe your left hand reaches down to your heel, fingers on the inside. Lift up, reach back, breathe in. Go to your deepest expression here. Lift back up. Hands can come to your low back, breathe in. Rabbit, hips over heels, just like child's pose, but let your hands reach back. Fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside, forehead touches to your knees. Lift your hips off. Lower down and lift up. Come down to your belly. Lay down. Relax your head and your hands for a moment here. This time for your half floor bow, your right arm will reach forward, your left heel will reach in. Grab for the shoelace side of your left foot. Exhale out. Inhale, lift up. Good. Everything up. Lift your arms, lift your legs. Kick and pull. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach. Lift. Lower down. Bend your knee. Open up. Bend both knees. Windshield wiper if that feels good. And take your right arm out to the right, your left hand under your shoulder. Turn your head to the left, and then spin your left foot down on the floor behind your right leg. So broken wing. You can stay here if that feels good, or you can reach around, draw your heel into your seat to stretch out your left quad. And release. Come back to your belly and find child's pose. Maybe your knees go extra wide after all that hip opening, forehead down. Reach your arms long in front of you. And just let your body start to come down to earth. Tune into the sensations around you, within you. Come to your breath. Fill up as you inhale. Nice long cleansing exhale here.